But I feel like if you can't even watch them, why should you be in it?
I feel like this is public shaming.
Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. So today I am accompanied by my roommate Chris because a lot of you guys have requested that he be in some videos. So we're going to do a video today. Don't mind the blanket in the back. My cabinet was reflecting the ring light and it looked disgusting, so I covered it up. Chris has seen some of the actual Escape the Night series, but he refuses to watch mine.
I don't refuse. That's not fair.
He refuses to watch mine, and today we're going to figure out why. So what we are going to do today is we are going to go through all 4 of Joey's trailers, and then we're going to watch 2 of my trailers, and then Chris is going to give me his feedback on what I can do to make the show more appealing to people like him so that he wants to watch them instead of me forcing him to watch them.
I'm kind of an art snob.
We are going to take a look at high budget Escape the Night things that Chris will enjoy because they're high budget and there's money behind them. And then we're going to look at what I can do on an amusement park budget.
Amusement parks have a lot of money.
No, like the amusement park that I get paid to work at. So my like $8 an hour that I'm not even working this year right now because of COVID. So,
alright.
we are going to watch Joey's first. And we'll get Chris's reaction. I don't know if Chris has seen all 4 seasons.
Of what?
His Escape the Night, Joey.
I've seen the first one, the second one, and the third one, but I did not watch the whole of the 4th one with you, but I listened to the whole thing because you watched it in my apartment non-stop for 3 days on end.
Yeah. My hopes is that he can give me feedback based on like what my trailers weren't able to do or what he would want to see with a season 3. So we'll go right in with season 1.
I started having dreams about a house. And then one day
All I can see is a big
received
ring from the
letter
ring
and
light
it became
surrounding
mine.
to it.
But now it won't let me sleep until I invite others.
I've been contemplating asking Harmco to do an arrangement for one of my Escape the Night parties.
Welcome.
Or having one of my friends who sings, like, actually sing a song for us so I don't have to get copyrighted.
That's not a bad idea.
But I don't know who to
They'll be able
ask.
to solve the clues and save you. Sorry, what is that? Another clue, guys.
At the end of the day, Closeout was iconic.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's all that
Game is going
matters.
to be the death of us.
Absolutely.
Scared.
Forgot about her.
This is never going to end. We are all going to die.
I wish I could blow something up, but we would definitely get the cops called on us.
We could blow something up.
What?
Pyrotechnics.
Right, I'm not trying to get the cops called. Season 1's trailer. What stands out and makes it like a good trailer?
I mean, personally, I really like the music in the background, but I'm more musically inclined, so like,
Right.
I mean, not more musically inclined than you, but like just in general, that's where my
Right.
ears go. I think a lot of the I don't know words.
We'll watch 2 of his and then 1 of mine and then the other 2 of his and the other 1 of mine.
I feel like his editing was also really good. I feel like the flickering like screens is really cool.
Yeah. See, he also has a whole team of producers.
Right, I know.
And I had iMovie.
Right, but you asked what I liked.
Right, I know. We have Final Cut Pro this year, so we can do a little bit
Hey,
more.
thanks
Let's
COVID.
see what season 2 has.
Has anybody talked to Joey Graceffa recently?
I really didn't like him in season 2.
I feel
Oh, I
like
love
he has
Tyler.
been missing in action.
Yo, do that.
Yeah, let me get right on that.
My friends, I want to invite you to a masquerade ball at an estate like no other. I'll explain everything after you arrive.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner has arrived.
I'm about to get killed in front of all these people I just met. I didn't even have a chance to party yet.
I love Liza.
Yo, Liza is the queen.
Damn, girl.
I'm running for my life.
You can't kill me. We didn't even want to kill you. What are you guys talking about?
I did.
Someone set me up.
See, I also love the font.
Yeah, I did
I can't
really
get,
love
I
the
can't
font.
get over the font. That's
I
so
did
good.
love that font.
Look
See-
at that. Oh, see, that's just so. That's so sexy.
Yeah, that is such a nice font. I did love that one a lot.
I feel like it's hard to just critique a single trailer, you know?
Right, that's why we're watching all of them.
Okay.
And then we're just
Right.
gonna compare. The whole point is high budget versus low budget. What can low budget do to still give like good production quality
Well, right,
in your
of course.
opinion? Alright, so this was the season 1 trailer. Like I have music too, but I have to get copyright free music without lyrics because I can't pay somebody to sing for me.
Well, I can help you work around the ASVAB licensing. That's easy.
Okay.
Hey, I've stumbled upon this wild house and it's the ideal location for a costume party.
I'm over it.
Okay.
This brings back so many memories.
Wow, I'm so sorry. Bella loves her dolls so much they would follow her everywhere.
What? That's
Her 2 favorite dolls were completely broken apart. Bitches were rude.
Let's try to connect the pink pieces.
Yep.
Oh, so what do we have? 3 with question marks? Does this have one?
Do we have to release this man?
Yo, felt that one.
You're the only one who haven't found anything. Go for it.
Well, I mean, I can just start by saying that you're like, we choose who dies.
I can't drink that.
The victim must be blindfolded and sat down.
I don't even know how we got into like this. Just turned out
This was
to
a
be
costume
something
party.
so different. Exactly. People
Yeah.
are dying. I'm so sorry.
I'm not going down that fight. More this way. Fuck. Jesus. Oh no. That's great.
Felt that too.
Yeah. Okay, so based on like high budget versus low budget, what works, what doesn't work, and what would you change?
You need better camera people.
Yeah, well,
Because, especially in
I
this,
can I can
What-
only do so much.
So, like, here's the thing. Like, the camera itself has good quality, but your camera people twist the camera so much and so fast that, like, when you're watching the screen, it's like you kind of twitch and the camera
Uh-huh.
blurs itself out because it can't focus.
Uh-huh.
Like, they need to learn how to pan and or move slower.
True. Well, with season 1, the problem was we didn't have anybody designated for the camera. That was an oversight on my end, being the first time throwing a party, that I really thought I would be able to just put tripods up in different areas and it would be fine. And after the first 2 episodes, I realized that that wasn't going to be able to give me the effect I wanted, so then we just kind of passed the camera around dead guests with whoever wasn't too tired to record. So it wasn't even consistent in the fact that we had multiple people running camera. But that was something that we changed in season 2. I came more prepared, so I had designated like monsters who I said, when it's not your episode, you're on camera, and when it is your episode, so and so will take the camera. And we were also able to do 2 phones and get double angles as well for season 2.
I feel like you need to have like a little session with them before.
Oh, we're
And
planned
be
on
like,
doing a
let's
lot
talk
new
about
sessions.
how to use the camera.
Right. So, some important things that I have to fix for season 3, based on my last 2 seasons that I'm aware of, is the cutout scenes are still not where I would like them to be. Season 1, they were
Is that where the people
completely...
are, like, talking?
Yeah,
By
like the
themselves?
confessionals. Those were completely forgotten about and like underlined in season 1. When Hannah came back as my assistant director for season 2, she took over. However, we both complained that no matter how many times we told the people how to do a confessional properly, nobody did it right. So trying to get like a good confessional in season 2, like I think all the ones that we picked work where they are, but a lot of them had to be taken out of context because our whole thing was Hannah will ask you a question to prompt you on what response we're looking for, and then you have to tell the story but repeat the question because the people watching the confessional aren't going to hear Hannah's question.
I mean, that makes sense.
Right. But what people ended up doing is Hannah would say, what happened when the monster came out? And they would say, oh, I was so scared I thought I was going to die. And then they would just stop talking. And I was like, that's not it, Chief. That's not it. Joey was good because Joey was also a big fan of Escape the Night, so Joey was really good at his confessionals. Rebecca was really good at her confessionals, and I think Zach was probably my 3rd favorite with confessionals. So thankfully it worked. Noah was doing good at confessionals in season 1, we just didn't record them and they were quickly forgotten about. But so camera, we can fix that by having us sit down and saying, here's what I need from my camera people.
Right.
But as far as like the music goes, do you think having non-copyright music, do you think the fact that there's no lyrics takes away from it?
I don't think it needs to have lyrics. I just think that no matter where you go, you're always going to find that non-copyrighted music is not going to be as good as the stuff you have to pay for.
Right.
But even so, like even Disney, who copyrights things out the freaking wazoo, you can use up to 30 seconds of their music in clips without having to pay for it.
But on YouTube, anything over 10 seconds will remove your monetization.
Well, then that's YouTube's fault.
Right. But so like the struggles of creating this as a like non-funded YouTuber, I have to work around, it's either 10 or 15, but I get 10 to 15 seconds of audio before it becomes a copyrighted claim that I can no longer make money on.
So that's why you ask me with tons of resources to help you.
We'll see what happens.
I know like 15 different bands, my dude.
Now we're getting into my favorite season of Escape the Night, which was season 3. And I was thinking about maybe making my season 3's trailer similar to this one in the way he did it, because I kind of really like this trailer, and it's something a little bit different than what
Are
I've
we
done
not
before.
watching your season 2 trailer?
After the season 4 trailer.
Okay.
So we're doing his 1 and 2, then my 1, then his 3 and 4, then my 2.
Oh, because you have okay, yeah, yep, that makes logical sense.
My friends, I'm going on an extraordinary adventure.
Right.
What a
With your help.
Right.
So are hundreds of others.
There's a town stuck in the 1970s that we have to save.
It's your lucky day! The carnival's in town! We have a strong man, a snake from dolls with knives! It's like bloody Christmas every day!
She was one of my favorite characters in season 3.
Just enjoy the carnival!
There's constellations on the wall. I need you guys to give me that code.
If they find out my secret, I'm ruined.
She just so happens to have cards. In the event that we need to vote each other to die.
Yo, Rosanna.
Stop, please!
Is Joey on our side, or is he just trying to kill us?
I need someone with Nikita energy in season 3, period.
I freaking love her.
Here we go. Okay.
I think Rebecca was probably the closest thing we had to Nikita energy, but it like wasn't it. It was not it. Alright, so thoughts on that one. The way that he did all the characters and then clips of the characters. Did you like that better than his season 1 and season 2? Or do you think it works better to not have all the characters individually? I have some pros and cons to doing it that way myself, but I want to hear your opinion.
I mean, so, like, I think it's helpful to see all of them individually, especially because, like, just throwing all of their names up at one time is, like, kind of gives you, like, a little bit of a twitch.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I also feel like if you don't, or if you, words, it always gets difficult when I try to think of things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I understand why he did it that way, and I like it that way, but I also feel like it takes away from the intensive dynamic of being like, this is what's happening.
Okay.
Because, like, seeing all of them together is, like, kind of like an oomph. It's actually happening as opposed to, it hasn't happened yet.
Right. And so, typically, he already reveals the cast before the trailer comes out. And I will be doing the same thing. My cast reveals will run all through the month of July. So, starting July 6th, every other day I'm going to have a cast reveal.
Okay.
So, the trailer isn't coming out until August 12th. So my thoughts are, with this one, some pros are, it's a good way to give structure to your trailer. Because then instead of, like, one thing that I did, like, my biggest thing with my season 1 trailer is all of the clips that aired were in chronological order. So every time there was a new section, I put the clips in chronological order just because it was easier on me editing. But now looking back at it, I feel like it made it really easy to kind of guess the death order and, like, predict who was going to escape based off of who made it further in the clips. In season 2, I didn't do that, and I was able to fix that around, but I find that if I'm structuring it the same way every time, I find that I'm saying the same things. Like, oh, it's a one night only, like, horror escape thing, and I feel like you're constantly repeating yourself, so trying to find new ways to say the same thing. But at the same time, like I said, my biggest thing is, even with this, if I have somebody who has, like, 4 video clips that are worthy for the trailer, but then somebody else only lives through episode 2, and they don't get any clips in the trailer at all, then it's easy to tell that way too. So I still haven't decided which route I want to go yet, but those are my thoughts. We'll jump into season 4's trailer.
Starting it off with an explosion this time instead of ending with one. Alright.
And we're throwing back to all the other seasons.
Is the way to make all the wrongs I did right.
This is where your friends are being kept.
This is gonna be a dangerous mission.
I wish I could do something like that. I wish I could do something.
That's the kind of budget you need.
Right. And it took him 4 seasons to get this budget.
I'm here to save you guys, okay?
Save us, you killed us!
Joey killed all these bitches.
Love the glasses.
Am I next?
Prepared.
Favorite villain
We're
ever.
enemies
Favorite
of
Escape
the
the Night
dead.
villain.
Once the sun rises,
The Collector was
if
such
we're
a
not out of here,
badass.
we're all gonna turn to dust.
There will be punishment.
Ding, 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 we have a witch. What have you done with my friends?
I was supposed to have a mummy in season 2, and then Joey dropped his trailer, and I said, well, no more mummy.
You don't make a great
Joey said he was coming to save us.
Well, things change, okay? I know this is the same thing, Zoe. What are you talking about?
Also, this bitch is back.
Shane?
This is nothing after life's annihilation!
I told her I was gonna get her out of here.
I feel terrible that I wasn't able to do that.
Time is ticking. Alex, no! We're back, bitches.
The others don't understand what's coming.
See, I didn't like this one.
I mean, I think it fit the theme, though.
Right, but when I look at it, it reminds me of Temple Run.
This is actually more or less a kind of generic font. I found, like, season 2's looked so custom, But
Right.
this one, like, I was able to find this font online real quick. And, like,
Yeah.
if I wanted to use this font, I could. It wouldn't look exactly the same, but it would be fairly similar. So I totally understand that. But as far as, like, the production quality goes,
Well, we loved a slow-mo glass break.
right. I want to do, like, some fog and stuff, but I don't know how to do that because I don't have a fog
I could
machine.
probably get you a fog machine.
Because I do have strobe lights. We are using strobe lights for season 3.
Yeah, you're welcome. See, I'm really useful like that.
I mean, you have things, so
Yeah,
I
I
take
know.
things. But
Well, now,
Some
but
things-
I have things. You borrow
I take things
things. Now wait a
to
minute.
use.
Does that mean I'm never getting my strobe light back?
I don't know. It wasn't even really your strobe light. Somebody just left it in the room.
Right, and I
They
claimed
left
as
it in
my
our
own.
joint property. So now we'll watch my second trailer, and you can tell me if you think it's better than the first one or what's lacking.
Where is the 10th one?
If you are reading my journal, beware.
Bitch!
Yo, what?
Smell human blood!
No! Freaking get out of here!
Girl, something don't add up here.
Guys, I found a... Oh my god!
Dylan, no! This is your fault!
This is not my fault!
Yes, it is!
Tell me how they're already mad at me.
Starting with you!
Bitch, burn it out.
They have an order!
Those bitches killed her.
Wait!
And Sarah looks terrified.
I love her so much. Okay, so what were your thoughts from season 1 to season 2?
Okay, so I feel like season 2's was better, but I feel like it could have been even better if the background behind the text had changed. Like, I feel like when text came across, you saw an awful lot of trees.
I mean, yeah, that was the theme, was trees
Well, right.
and camping.
Right, but you could have done different pictures of trees.
I mean, I could have, but then I would have lost out on consistency.
Or also even just, like, putting the text over top of, like, a frozen scene.
Yeah, because even in season 1's of Joey's, they used like that similar background. And instead of watching the whole thing over again, we'll just go to it like this, and it was this background every time.
Right. But I also feel like it's different with his season trailer specifically because that background is like a picture from his set. So
That's
like
fair. I mean, it wasn't the case though in things like season 3 and season 4 either.
right, but I already critiqued his font and his background in season 4 because I didn't like his like Temple Run looking font on top of an Aztec calendar. Like,
Okay. Based off of just watching the trailers, does it look like something that would be interesting to you?
in theory, yeah.
Like, where is the disconnect?
I don't know. See, I feel like part of me doesn't watch them because I know it drives you insane, and I love to drive you insane. But I feel like I've watched some of it. You made me watch, like, the first 2 episodes of season 1.
Right. And I'm trying to get you to watch all of them. Because you're pretty much a shoo-in for a fan favorite of somebody who they want to see on a season.
Yeah, I know.
But I feel like if you can't even watch them, why should you be in it?
I feel like this is public shaming. Blasting me in front of the entire world.
Yeah, that's alright.
See, it's not that I don't want to watch them. I think part of it, it's like I feel like some of the people aren't as invested.
Yeah, I felt that one.
And I feel like even watching like the first 2 episodes with you and like the bits and pieces that I've seen of your seasons, like your writing and like like most things are good. It's just a matter of like whether or not the people who are actually there are going to invest themselves in the experience. Because like,
Okay.
there are moments when people like are like crying or upset, and I'm like, if you can't make yourself cry, then don't pretend to cry. Just pretend to be upset.
That's fair.
Like there are some acting like choices that are just bad.
That's fair.
You told me there's no wrong acting choice, but there are bad ones.
Right. Well, and I think the hardest part about that too, and I think this is something that it's not as relevant in Joey's seasons, but there are definitely like some people who are more invested than others, and I think like the difference is Joey's able to say like you're going to be a part of this project and you get paid, as where I'm not offering anything more than the experience and bragging rights if you win and social media clout by tagging everybody's Instagrams.
Right.
But there definitely are some people who say they're really interested and then show up and they're not. I mean, as far as like what typically happens is you can tell who enjoyed their time
Right.
versus who didn't based off of who keeps coming back.
I feel like that's part of the problem, because like why would I want to watch somebody not enjoy their experience?
That's fair. So I think in season 1, I didn't really have that problem.
I feel like
Like-
your season 1 was better as far as like the investment.
Right.
I feel like the problem with season 1 specifically was more of like the film side of things.
Right, and the production side.
Right.
But season 2, we ran into a lot of problems because it wasn't that there was anybody there who didn't want to be there, but the problem was everybody was like, I'll come, but I'm only coming for this amount of time. So it took away from a lot, because in season 1, every time we voted, it was real, it was genuine, it was surprise, because nobody knew what was going
Right.
on. Well, season 2, I had to deal with a lot of people on tight schedules.
Don't get me wrong, I know you're not paying them like you
Right.
know, with amusement park budget, but like
Right.
at the same time, like if you were recording something professionally, you wouldn't say, oh well, I can't, I have this.
Right.
Like you would go to work. I don't necessarily think you need more money, because I feel like there are low budget things that are good, right? Like,
Right.
there are also low budget things that are terrible.
Mhm.
I feel like yours falls like on the in between, because I don't think yours is bad, but I also don't
Yeah.
think it's like high quality in a low production
Right.
like level.
Well, nonetheless, this was what my roommate thinks of my Escape the Night series, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to call this yet, but I want y'all to also leave down in the comments what are some things based off of what you have seen from season 1 and season 2 that you would want me to either bring into season 3. What are some like things that might have bugged you a little bit about seasons 1 and 2, places that you want to see me try and improve, and I will do everything in my power to fix them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below and hit that subscribe button. I am trying to daily upload every day of June, so hit the bell notification as well so you're notified every time I post a new video, because sometimes it's not until like 11:30 at night, but it's still on the right day, so we're trying. But until then, I will see y'all next time.